Let me guess, you've clicked on this video because you've got a small channel, your videos don't get many views, barely anyone is subscribing to you, and YouTube isn't recommending your content. If that's you, listen up, because in this video, I'm going to teach you 4 ways of how to get out of small channel hell forever. Alright, so firstly, does YouTube treat small channels differently to big channels? Because I see a lot of gurus saying that YouTube treats small channels and big channels differently, but that's not entirely true. Whilst there are a few little things that the algorithm will favour when it comes to big channels versus small channels, the actual reason they get treated differently is because of you, like viewers and people. Because naturally, viewers on YouTube will always subconsciously treat small channels differently to big channels, and let me explain. By now, you should have heard the term social proof, but if you haven't yet, a quick definition is social proof is the psychological phenomenon where people look to the popularity of others to determine who they should trust, value, or engage with. This unfortunately means that naturally small channels are going to struggle because most people will simply not watch a video if they see that it's only got like 5 views, and they won't subscribe to a channel if they see it's got like 150 videos but only 23 subscribers. This is simply because of social proof. Like, people will automatically assume that if you only get like 5 views on a video, or if you only have like 15 subscribers on a channel with over 150 videos, then your content must be rubbish, and they aren't going to trust what you say. This is the harsh reality, and no, it's not fair. I completely understand. Now, to show you what I mean, like in principle, these 2 videos on screen here, pretty much exactly the same topic, but one's from me and one's from a random creator you might not have heard of before. Now, if you saw these 2 on screen, which one would you click on? Well, 99% of people would click on mine, simply because my video already has a ton of views. My channel has over 200,000 subscribers. This means that viewers will automatically trust and value my content more, simply as a result of social proof. But in reality, that other video could have actually been so much better than mine, and it could have been really valuable content. But naturally, that channel is just going to struggle to compete with me and other big channels in this niche, simply as a result of social proof. It's tough and it's harsh, I know guys, but look, there is now so much competition on YouTube, it's almost at a point where it's way too oversaturated. But there are a few different ways you can get around this as a small channel, just like I did with these 3 channels. They all started from 0, and they were all once small channels. So now what I'm going to do is, in this video, I'm going to cover the 4 different methods of how you guys can get out of small channel hell. They're all going to be timestamped down below, so feel free to skip around if you need to. But let's start off with method number 1, finding your unfair advantage. So one of the ways you can actually beat the competition and escape small channel hell is by finding and embracing your unfair advantage. And for those of you that don't know what this is, an unfair advantage is this. It's a unique skill, experience, or trait or circumstance you have that sets you apart from other people and gives you a competitive edge that can't easily be copied. This is basically you just finding what makes you different, because there's only one of you in the entire world and nobody can compete with that. So if you can find your unfair advantage and start channeling this through your content, it's the only way you can truly stand out from the rest of the crowd. Now, I'm going to give you some examples, successful examples, and hopefully you're going to see what I mean. First up is Ali Abdaal. His unfair advantage was that he was a Cambridge medical student, and when he first started his YouTube journey, he actually just made videos targeted just towards people going into medical school at uni. This was his unfair advantage because he had superior knowledge and experience in that space to share with people. And now since then, he's grown to be one of the biggest channels on YouTube in the productivity space. All because at the start of his journey, he channeled what made him different and his unfair advantage. Then, for example number 2, we have Nisha. Her unfair advantage was that before she started her finance YouTube channel, she was actually a high-level female accountant at an investment banker firm. So she was able to use all of her knowledge and her experience in her content, which is why it did so well. Like, people immediately trusted her content because of what she did as a job previously. And then for me, my unfair advantage was the fact that before I started this YouTube growth channel, I had already had success with 2 other accounts. So I had a ton of knowledge and skills in the YouTube growth space when I set up this channel, which made me more qualified than most other people to teach you guys about YouTube growth. Had I have not done those 2 channels before, you might not have trusted me. And look, most success on YouTube isn't just random. Those people that blow up overnight are actually the ones that find their unfair advantage early on and run with it. Now for you, your unfair advantage could be your experience in a certain type of job, it could be your storytelling skills, it could be that you're really good looking, it could be literally anything. But if you don't know what yours is yet, here's a quick way of how you can find it. Number one, look at your background and experience. What jobs, studies, or skills have you had that give you unique insights? For example, Ali Abdaal's medical background made him instantly credible in that space. Number two, leverage your personality and natural strengths. Are you naturally funny? Are you a great storyteller? Are you charismatic on camera? Or are you super analytical? Those traits form part of your edge and you should always embrace them. Number three, use your personal story. People love relatability. Maybe you're a single parent juggling YouTube, or maybe you're a 70-year-old retiree, or maybe you're someone who quit your 9 to 5 and started a business. Those kind of stories make you stand out, so make sure you channel them through your content. Number four, we have consider your resources and network. Do you have access to interesting people or cool places or opportunities that other people don't? For example, if you're working in a specific tech startup industry or an investment banker firm, or you know experts, these can be really helpful. And then lastly, we have number five. Ask other people what they see in you, because sometimes we miss our own strengths. Our friends, our family, our colleagues, they can often point out what makes you different, so ask them. Then method number two is to feed the algorithm better data. Now I say this because I've heard plenty of gurus telling people to just create and post out as many videos as possible. And whilst you should be creating a lot of content to grow your channel, you just need to make sure it contains the correct data. Because it's already so difficult for the algorithm to find the right audience for your content, especially if you're a small channel. But the more data we feed the algorithm, the easier that job becomes. Now, data actually comes in two forms, the video itself and how you optimize it. Both of these contain all of the data the algorithm uses. So how do you improve this as a small channel? Well, firstly, you need to seriously improve the quality of your actual videos. Most gurus will say that you need to just post out 100 videos, like as many as you can. But I would always personally recommend that instead you post out like 50 extremely well planned and executed videos. And to make sure that each video provides the algorithm with a ton of positive data. Data that's closely linked to your niche and the people you want to target. This means when posting out a video, you need to do the following things. Number one, use searchable titles and keywords. Make sure your titles, your descriptions, and your tags clearly tell YouTube what the video is about and who you want to target, so the algorithm knows who to push it out to. Then you need to nail your title and thumbnail combo. If nobody clicks, the algorithm is just going to assume the video isn't interesting. So a strong hook, an eye-catching thumbnail, both result in higher click-through rates. And higher click-through rates result in better data. Then we have stay laser focused in your niche, in one niche. Don't confuse the algorithm by posting random topics that don't relate to each other. You need to feed it consistent signals about your own audience. Then we have optimize for retention. Structure your videos with strong hooks, fast pacing, and good storytelling, so people actually watch it to the end, because long watch time equals great data. And then lastly, we have encourage engagement. Ask your viewers to comment, like, and share on your videos. Engagement signals are powerful data points that tell YouTube that your video is worth spreading to more and more people. And once you've begun creating these kind of videos, I would then recommend you clip them up and post them out as shorts, because posting shorts directly taken from your long form content will give you an immediate boost of viewership and reach, while still giving the algorithm the right data. Now, an easy tool you can use for this is Nexus Clips. Its AI tool will basically analyze your video, it will pick up the best segments, and then it will create up to 5 viral shorts from that one video. It has features such as facial recognition, and it can even add subtitles automatically. All you have to do is drop your videos into the tool and it will do it all for you. Then method number 3 is to upload proven winners. Thousands and thousands of people each and every day will start a new YouTube channel and upload some videos, which means YouTube is now becoming incredibly oversaturated, and it's now more difficult than ever to stand out. And not only that, but the algorithm will actually build a data profile about your channel, and it will obviously take the data from each video you post. So if you're a small channel and you keep posting out really bad videos that get like no views and nobody enjoys them, then in the algorithm's eyes, your channel's data profile rating is going to be bad. And it's probably going to restrict your future videos because it's going to assume your new videos are going to be as bad as your old ones. And if nobody liked your old ones, then it's going to think that nobody's going to like your new ones either. So it will start this sort of like negative death spiral that's really hard to get out of for small channels. That's why it's more important than ever for small channels to identify outliers in their niche and then recreate them, just to get that bit of like initial traction and have those views come in. And what I mean by outliers is where specific videos have performed exceptionally better compared to the creator's subscriber count and average view count. Like for me, these videos here are my outliers, as these videos performed much better than my channel average, and they both got far more views compared to my subscriber count. Now, the thing is, I didn't actually think of these video ideas myself. I actually saw other creators post similar videos first, and their videos did really well, which meant I knew that if I made my own versions of their videos, it's guaranteed to get me views. And it did. Nearly 2 million views between them. And these were the videos that took me out of being a small channel and put me on the trajectory to where I am now. So how can you do this too? Well, there are actually two easy ways of finding proven outliers: the free way and the paid way. Now, the free way is literally just using YouTube search bar and a notepad. And what you're going to want to do is I want you to find the top 10 or 15 competitors in your niche. Subscribe to them all and then individually go into each of their channels and find their best performing recent videos. Look for videos posted within the last 6 months that have performed exceptionally better than all of their other videos. Once you've found them, they're your outliers. Then you need to watch them, analyze why they did so well, look at their titles and thumbnails, and then make your own version. And then keep doing this until you've got like 5 different proven video ideas. And when you do come to recreate them, guys, just make sure they're unique and they're your own words. Or of course, you can do it the paid way, which is actually much easier. Now, this way is using 1 of 10. It's an AI tool literally built around finding proven outliers. Then finally, method 4 is your titles and thumbnails. Now, you're probably really bored of hearing me talk about titles and thumbnails by now. And if you are, don't worry. I actually won't be repeating anything of what I've said before. This is actually brand new information. Now, for those of you that don't know, I've actually made plenty of videos on titles and thumbnails already. So if you are looking to improve yours, then give them a watch after this video. But for now, I'm going to show you a new trick. Obviously, earlier on in this video, I talked about how difficult the competition on YouTube is now and how much oversaturation there is. That means the only way you're going to be able to get views is by having a title and thumbnail combo that stand out clearer than every other video on the home feed. But how exactly do you know if your titles and thumbnails stand out compared to everyone else's? Well, the easiest way to check is literally just by doing this, like watch up. All you've got to do is, I'm going to need you to go to your YouTube home feed, take a screenshot of it, and then go to your channel page and take a screenshot of that too. Then just head over to Canva, which is free, upload the screenshot of the YouTube home feed, and then upload the screenshot of your channel page as well. And I want you to crop the screenshot of your channel page until you have only just one video, like one title or one thumbnail. Then all we need to do is basically just cover one of the videos on the YouTube home feed screenshot with your own, and then just sit back, look at it, and honestly think to yourself, does this really stand out compared to everything else on that screen there? Because if it doesn't, then trust me, nobody's going to click on it. Now, this is actually a really simple trick you can do when you create new titles and thumbnails, just to see how well they stand out and see like how well you compare to the competition. So if you're ready to get out of small channel hell, if you're ready to grow faster, and you're ready to have your videos finally getting the attention they deserve, hit the link in the description below and I'll see you inside.